So as of recent, I have been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I have clocked in over 100 hours and I absolutely love this game. It's a joy to play a other Monster Hunter game. It's been absolutely fantastic. I decided I've been enjoying this game so much. I want to, no matter what, 100% this game. And when I mean 100% the game, I don't mean get all the achievement. I mean get everything. And at the time, I didn't realize on when I mean by everything, how long that potentially will take and how difficult that will be and how much luck it also entice in certain areas. So yeah, I'm still overall dedicated on 100%ing it. It's just now daunting of, hey, yeah, you have to do this much thing is just hitting me, and it's becoming more daunting every time. Yeah, this is going to be a long road playing Wilds, and there's a few reasons for this. The first one is clearing the achievements. You will get a few of them while you're playing through the main story of Monster Hunter Wilds. And once you're high rank, you're going to be grinding up until you hit 40 when you're doing the little mini story that they are presenting there. While doing that, you will get more achievements, miscellaneous, and I'm pretty sure a few more from the story, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. And after that, that's when the difficulty actually starts to ramp up if you're trying to true 100% this game. I will mention a few of them. The first easiest one I will say in the bunch is hunting 50 Apexes. You just have to kill right out with Duna, New Udra, or and Jin-Dan-Han. And the second one is also relatively easy. It's just very tedious, and that is catching 30 whoppers, which are big giant fish that you have to fish up. So if you like fishing in a game, this actually could be pretty fun for you. And if you don't, you will eventually, because later on this fishing thing is going to become very important for the 200% of this game, but more later on that. But now we are in the most difficult part of the achievements, which are called Giant Crown Master and Miniature Crown Master. And what this is that you have to get every crown, golden crowns, of monsters largest to smallest size. That means you have to go around the map and look at monsters and their size, but luckily in Wild they did it relatively easy with the binoculars. Use the binoculars and it will tell you which size the monster is by 3 indicators. The first one is a tease of a silver crown, which is like, oh, almost there. I hate it when that happens. The other one is a golden large crown, which will tell you this is the largest variant of this monster. And then the miniature golden crown, which will tell you the smallest variant of that monster. So basically what we will do is go around the map, look at every monster to check their size with the binoculars, and if you don't get the size of that monster, you go back to the base camp, you go in your tent, you rest up, change the season, change the time, new monsters will pop up, and rinse and repeat. And if you find one, you have to kill the monster to get the crown. This seems tedious, but it's actually relatively fun, especially if you're doing it with friends, because let's say you find a large monster or your friend find a large monster. Let's use Rathalos for example. You found a large Rathalos. You could start that mission, or your friend could save it as an investigation, or you could save it as an investigation, and that monster size will save. Overall, it makes the farming a lot more fun because you're playing with friends. It's something that is the essence of Monster Hunter. So putting that in crown farming, it made it a lot more faster, but also a better way that you could play with a group of people, and I think that's just cool. But even though it does make it a little more faster, it still takes a long time. That's why, like, I would say this is the hardest part of the achievement, is getting those crowns for those monsters. Once you're finished and got both achievements for the golden crowns, the large and miniature one, and finish the rest of the miscellaneous one that you have missed, most likely the gossip hunter one, which is view 30 different hunter profiles, you are finished with all the achievement of Monster Hunter Wilds. And now that's just one major bulk of completing Monster Hunter Wilds in quote-unquote a true 100%. Let's move on to the one that are not in achievement, or you really don't get achievement from completing them. The first one is endemic life. These are little small critters that you could capture with your net. Some of them are very easy to get, and some of them are very hard to get. I think there's around like 66 of these goddamn little creatures. That's all for the endemic life. The next thing I want to talk about is I'm going to put it in a category which are going to be called the smithies items, and this is going to include all the armors, all weapons from all the 14 weapons in this game, also all the talismans, and also all the palico armor. You're going to be talking to Gemma a lot, and some people will see that as a benefit, but this also means that you have to fight a lot of monsters, and luckily that does go in hand with the other thing that you need to complete to get the true 100%. That is titles, which you have to require to kill monster up a total either 30 or 50 times, depending on which type of requirement. And there's like 4 tiers. Like let's say you're killing 40, you have to kill 20, 30, 40, and 50, and they will have different titles for each one, which you could give to yourself, which you now give your character some type of unique name, like Katraba have Lick, and you know a lot of people are going to do some weird things with that one. So the ideal thing is look what you need to get to make from armor, weapon, talisman, or etc., and then kill that monster so you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And hopefully, let's say that's enough. Most likely it won't. But you think we're done? Nope, we're not. I didn't mention that you have to catch all the aquatic life. And on top of that is that monsters are not the only thing that have crowns. The fish also have crowns. So like I mentioned earlier, you're eventually going to like the fishing of this game. It's because you have to farm for fishing crowns. Kind of like eating food that you dislike it, so you could either enjoy it or tolerate it at least. That's like fishing in Monster Hunter. And with that, we are finally reached the last one to 100% this game, the true 100%. Disclaimer, I might be wrong, I might be missing 1 or 2 things to actually true 100% this game, but if I do, sorry. That is Matt's Hunter rank, which is a very long grind to reach 999 HR. Once you have reached the match rank and also completed everything else I mentioned before, you have 100% this game, the true 100%. Maybe there's a reason why there is a maybe. That's for base wilds, release wilds, I will say. The release 100%. Now let's talk about the future of this game, and that is title updates. Title updates are going to add new content into it, new armor sets, potentially new weapons, potentially new titles, and probably more things that we haven't been told yet, like collaboration, event quests, that are just going to add more abundant things for you to collect. And if you're going to keep on playing that game and you want to 100% it, or you 100% it once, what is going to stop you from doing all of those and doing that grind again? Probably nothing. Most likely you will do it just to keep the parity of you have 100% it. And once all the title update are done, there's going to be a inevitable expansion that is going to add master rank, which are going to add more achievements, more monsters to fight, which indicate more armor and weapons and titles, more endemic life, because there most likely will be a new area that you have to collect, more fishes that you have to get goddamn crowns with, more palico armor that you have to get and their goddamn weapons, more talismans, and finally goddamn master ranks that you have to goddamn grind up all the way to 999 again. And this is the realization I have realized when I said I was going to 100% Monster Hunter Wilds, because I know goddamn well, and knowing myself, that there's 2 options. Either I'm just going to completely stop, or I am going to full commit all the way until the expansion and the inevitable title updates that are going to happen after the expansion. So yeah, this is going to be a relatively long journey of 4+ years, maybe 5+ years of playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Sounds fun. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I love Monster Hunter. I'm going to always play Monster Hunter. It's just a fun, addicting game. You fight monsters. So yeah, I hope all you have a wonderful day. See ya and good luck, because if you're also going to do this and commit all the way to the expansion, you also need it.